some it's an interesting day in football, people. Very, very interesting day. Yeah, man. Arsenal take on Brentford tomorrow. Arsenal take on Brentford tomorrow. The mighty bees, as they call them, you know what I mean? So it should be a very interesting game because Brentford has been in some fantastic form. I think they win their last 3 games, and out of the last 6 games, I think they won 4, and they lost 2, to be exact, because they lost 2. You know what I mean? And they're on a nice little 3-game run, and yeah, that is fantastic. You know what I mean? Fantastic little farm that the bees find themselves in. Interesting games today. You know what I mean? As I always tell Arsenal fans or Arsenal people, don't expect nobody to do anything for you. You know what I mean? Come with the expectation that you're going to be taking care of your own business. You get what I'm saying? Look at Liverpool running all over the place today. Just as I say Liverpool, look who is in the chat. Nikolai is in the chat. Let me talk about your team first. I'm going to curse out your team. So, look at Liverpool running around, beating teams today. You know what I mean? Behaving like they arrive, like they're somebody. You know what I'm saying? And when they were supposed to make a statement, against Manchester City, and they couldn't do it. But they wanted to make a statement against Fulham. Poor little Fulham. You know what I'm saying? That's who they wanted to make a statement against. Run out 3-0 winners over Fulham. You get me? Come on, man. That's embarrassing, man. Liverpool. What y'all doing to the league, man? Y'all stressing us out. You know what I mean? I'm locked in my game, so I'm just listening to you. All right, no problem, my bro, no problem. Liverpool stressing us out, though. You know what I mean? You were supposed to put up a title defense against the title challengers, which is Manchester City, and you did not. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with y'all. Aston Villa beat Brighton 1-0. So Aston Villa is pretty much quite on their way, or coming back on track to what they tend to assume that was a tighter challenge. I don't know where they get that from, but it is what it is. Wolves and Nottingham Forest was 0-0. We also had Crystal Palace and Burnley. Crystal Palace lost again. Yes. Hold on. Did I say Liverpool beat Fulham? No, Liverpool didn't play Fulham. Manchester City played Fulham. Liverpool played Sunderland and beat them 1-0. Sorry, my bad. Liverpool won 1-0 against Sunderland. I mean, like, it's a fantastic win for Liverpool, must I add, because that's the first time that Sunderland lost at home this season, I must say. So first I must say boo for Liverpool, you know what I mean, for throwing away the game against Manchester City. But hey, thumbs up, you know what I mean, y'all beat a Sunderland team that's been very stubborn at home, that a lot of people come there and didn't leave with not even points. You leave with all 3. So first and foremost, I say boo for throwing away the game against Manchester City. But thumbs up, well done for beating Sunderland, which surprised a lot of people. I was so surprised, says Nicola. Yeah, I get that. For real, though. For real. Decon Changer said Manchester City. Big up yourself, Decon Changer. Big up yourself. Big up your dead team, Manchester City, too. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Big up your dead team, Manchester City, but yeah, running down title elect. That's what we're going to be soon, you know what I mean? But nevertheless, big up everybody in the chat. Welcome to the chat, Decon Changer. Welcome to the chat, man. Welcome to the channel. You know what I mean? Thank you for being here. Today, guys, I'm kind of disappointed. You know what I mean? I'm sad. You know what I mean? Really, really sad. You know what I mean? Because our secret agent have been found out. Our secret agent was found out, and he was assassinated in terms of fired. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, our secret agent was fired. Fired today. So, if you're a secret agent and you were caught, that means you're not good at your job. You had one job to do. One job. Get Tottenham relegated. You were found out before the job was done. So guess what? We have to distance ourselves from you now. We have to do it, Thomas. Thomas, we have to distance ourselves from you. I mean, like, you messed up. You know what I mean? You should have won the game against Manchester City, not draw. And there are a couple of other games that you should have won. You know what I mean? And just to make the thing look real and live, but you did not do it. So you don't know how to do your job. You don't know how to do your job. First and foremost, you make everybody know that you are agent of Arsenal Football Club. Put fun and joke aside, people. Thomas Frank was sacked. You know what I mean? He has been doing a horrible job at Tottenham, and he has found wanted, and he is no more. He is gone. Finito. Done. Thomas Frank is out of here. You know what I mean? Horrible run. I think Thomas Frank has probably gained about 3 points in his last 15 games or something like that. You get what I'm saying? He's on a probably about 4 or 5 or something like that beating run. Everybody and their mama been beaten up Tottenham left, right, and center. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's a horrible day for Thomas Frank. You know what I mean? But I should think that it's a fantastic day for Tottenham and Tottenham fans because they've been crying for this sacking for a while now. You know what I mean? They've been crying for this man to get sacked left, right, and center for a minute. You know, Tottenham board has just gained some sense, and they finally did the damn thing. They fired him. They fired him. He gave it away with the Arsenal mug. That's what I'm saying. He was not this creek in what he does. He's horrible at his job. He's horrible at coaching, and he's horrible at being a secret agent. I don't know. We need to find somebody else to do the job. Let's see who else we can bribe. Relegation battle, Tottenham. Can you imagine? Tottenham's supposed to be a big 6, not a big 5, not a low 5. You know what I mean? They're supposed to be a part of the big 6 collaboration. You know what I mean? As my chats always saying that their big 6 status need to be questioned. We have to review it. No way at all Tottenham should be allowed back into the big 6. No way at all. You know what I mean? Chelsea is the next one that we need to get out. There's only room for one London team in this shit. And that's Arsenal. So I'm just saying. Let's see. Further on in the news. It's a situation. Kick it with Grimmich said, finally a win. Good luck with Brentford. Think it will be a tough game. Not think, bro. It is going to be a tough game. You know what I mean? Thiago. I mean, like, we got the defenders to lock down Thiago still. You know what I mean? But Brentford are iron confident, bro. You know what I mean? They are really iron confident. You know what I mean? So I expect a good fight. Plus, we're playing at Brentford. It's an away game. So I'm expecting a proper fight. You know what I mean? But I'm expecting the 3 points as well. You get me? I don't know if I'll be able to carry the watch along or at least carry half of it. You know what I mean? I'll definitely try to carry at least the second half. So we will be right here doing the damn thing and enjoying the game together. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I can leave work on time. Then we will see. But it's no joke. I think Brentford are what? How far Brentford is in the table? I don't think they're that far in the table either, you know. They're making something happen. Let me pull up the table, guys, and let's see what's going on with this Brentford team. So as far as standing is concerned, Brentford team is 7th. They were leapfrogged by Liverpool just because Liverpool played before them. Just because Liverpool have a game over them. So if Brentford win this game, Brentford jump back in 6th. What did I just say? Did I really just say that? Nevertheless, they're going to stay in 7th. So I understand. Yeah. Nikolai says Spurs are the worst team to win the Europa League ever in the history. Yes, I. That was a very good win for us. Man United and Chelsea. Result went our way too. That is what it is. Yeah, I think your attack will be way too good. Well, speaking about our attack, man, Kai Havertz has a muscle injury. So, I mean, like, problems already started, bro. You know what I mean? First, Ethan Wanner is gone. Then Saka went injured. Odegaard gone injured. Um, Marino injured. I mean, like, those are four left foot players already. Kai Havertz, that's five. You know what I mean? And I'm Max down, man. That's six. You know what I mean? It's like we have no more left foot. The only left foot person in the squad right now is, attack is Madweke. You know what I mean? And his left foot ain't good. We all know that. We all know that his left foot is as lean as an I don't know. You know what I mean? Very skillful player though, but trust me, something is wrong with his feet. You can't get a proper shot off for nothing, you know. So yeah, Brentford going to be a tough game, and these are some of the games that we have to ride. We've been in situations like this before, where we are really short in numbers, and we've still managed to grind out result. So these are some of the things that we're looking forward to, and we have to continue doing what we do best this season, which is make something out of nothing happen. You get me? It's been a hell of a season for us, I must say. It's been a season of a lot of lows and a lot of lower, but it's still been a season that we've grind out result and still sitting pretty at the table with 3 points ahead of Manchester City with a game in hand. You know what I mean? It's always been said that I rather the points than the game in hand. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, tomorrow the game in hand is going to play, so it's going to level the ball field. Hopefully, fingers crossed, Arsenal will be doing the damn thing and getting a result. We will discuss the starting level that I would like to see starting. I mean, that one Mikel Arteta is going to pick, because I do not know what Mikel Arteta is going to pick, people. So the starting level that I'm expecting to start, that I would like to see start, we're gonna do that. Also, we will do a score prediction, and as well, you know. So we have some stuff to go through, just as we went through the games today, and we see. So the top of the table from 1 to 6. Liverpool is in sixth position on. What's Liverpool points? Liverpool is on 42 points in sixth. Right, we have Chelsea on 44 in fifth. So Chelsea's managing themselves well, even with all the horrible results that they are doing. The surprise package is Manchester United on 45 points. Out of nowhere comes Manchester United on 45 points, climb straight into the top four. Above the likes of Chelsea, Liverpool, that was going on so well. Not Liverpool, but Chelsea, that was supposedly going on so well. Then we have Aston Villa, who has made that third place theirs for a while now. Manchester City is sitting in second with 53, and Arsenal is sitting in first with 56 with a game in hand. That runs up the top six for me. Let's run up the bottom six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So with the bottom six, we have Leeds United, people. Leeds United takes that 15th spot with 30 points. I must say though, that's not too far from the. That's not even too far from 11th place. 10th place actually. Not 13th place actually. I mean, like between Leeds and 13th place, that's just 7 points. So that's not much. That's not too far off. Emmanuel in the building, big up Emmanuel, said, "Hey Butler, Blues are the best club in the world." So you keep trying to remind me. So you keep trying to remind me, man, though. But nevertheless, we have Tottenham. Yes, people, that same London team, Tottenham coming in strong at number 16, fighting hard to be relegated. Tottenham is at 16. Do you remember when Tottenham was start the league? Tottenham started the league so well. Tottenham started the league saying that they're title contenders, you know what I mean? Because they were right up there. You know what I mean? They were right up there. That's something. That's something. That's something. Trying to leads make you the best. Trying to leads. Nottingham Forest is in 27. They are 17. Right? And we have West Ham 24. Burnley and Wolves are pretty much relegated, people. And that's a fact. You know what I mean? Ain't no going around that. Burnley and Wolves are gone. Burnley is sitting in 18th, in 19th with 18 points, and Wolves is on 20 with 9 points. There's no way Wolves can make that out. No way whatsoever, man. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen. Hey man, Kai Havertz injury is a major blow. Big up Jigga in the building. Jigga, how you feeling? It's a major injury blow. Major blow. But I was saying just now, you know what I mean? We've been through rocks like this before. My only problem with Kai Havertz being injured is the form that Victor Gyökeres has found himself in. Victor Gyökeres' form, I really put that down to the intelligence and the plays of Kai Havertz. You know what I mean? The confidence that he brings, the assists that he brings to Victor Gyökeres. So I'm worried, you know what I mean, because of Victor. Nobody knows Victor like I do. Nobody knows Victor like Kai Havertz do, you know what I mean? And that's where my problem is. So are we going to see a dip in form for Victor, who is actually just fine in form? I mean, like the newspapers and everywhere saying Victor has arrived. No. What is it going to be? Let us see if this is what it is. Okay, as Victor arrived. Jigga, how you feel? Let me know what's your thought on it, man. Let me know what's your thought on it. You know what I mean? As I said, my only worries is Victor Gyökeres. Because with Kai Down, who has provided, I think, 2 assists to Victor already? In about, 3 games or something like that? You know what I mean? It's fantastic. So, we have Kai out and we have Martin Odegaard, I think, still out. You know what I mean? So, the only sure person we should have to start that game is Eze. So let us see what's up with that. They have been linking up well with Martinelli as well. Yeah, that's very interesting too. But guess what? One of the next interesting factor about Martinelli is that when that linked up goes on, Martinelli is normally over on the right hand side. That's the same side that Madueke and Bukayo Saka plays on. So there's a lot of stuff going on in this team with Bukayo Saka and Odegaard out. There's a lot of stuff going on. You know what I mean? And it's not bad stuff either. That's it. That's the part about it that really, you know what I'm saying? It's not bad stuff either. Victor Starboy is out and Odegaard is out, and all of a sudden the team is clicking better. You get what I'm saying? Clicking better. Martinelli has been playing fantastically well over on the right hand side off the pitch, you know what I mean? And that kind of worries me a bit of the unsettlement of the team when those other players come back. Because we all know, you know what I mean, when Saka fit, Saka plays. You know, 2 ways to it. It is what it is. It is how it is. When Saka is fit, he plays. Odegaard of lately, not so much. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? But he's not the star boy, so you can understand. You can understand. Yeah, so it's going to be a rough game for Arsenal. No doubt about it. Odegaard will be back. Okay, let's see. It's going to be a rough game for Arsenal, no doubt about it. This is going to be one of those games that we have to grind out a result. It's one of them games where we're going to have to find a way. We've done it before. We've been there before. We've achieved stuff like this before. It's not a joke. It's not a situation where we don't know what to do. Yes, we're missing a lot of players, and we're missing some senior players already as well. You know what I mean? We're talking about Kai that just gone. He just come and he gone just like that. He just come and gone just like that. So we're talking about Kai. You know what I mean? We're talking about the reliable Marino. You know what I mean? No matter what nobody want to say, Marino is very reliable. Whenever you're in a ditch and you need somebody to hand, whenever you're in a whatever, you need somebody to hand you a shovel, Marino is there. Yes, I'm saying Marino is always there to dig us out of a hole. You get me? So Marino is out. Yes, I'm saying you are my boy. You know what I mean? My dog. You know what I mean? My bro. You know what I mean? Madwake. with a foot with no direction. You know what I mean? To rely on. You know what I mean? And that kind of scares me because it's not his time yet. You know what I mean? It's not his time yet. You need some compass on that foot. You get what I'm saying? You need some compass and that foot need direction. He has all the dribbling skills and the pace and all of that. You know what I mean? He's like a road runner. You know what I mean? He'll run straight out of play. That is Madwake. You get me? So yeah, we have him to contend with. But it is what it is what it is, right? Did you just bring up Madwake? Yeah, I did, Jig. I did. You know Madwake is my boy, man. I did. I'm just telling you what we got. You know what I mean? That's what we got. You get me? So I don't know. So we're really short. Really short. On good day, he play well. He play well a lot. He play well a lot of time. We're not talking about his overall play is not what's disturbing. It's the fact that he can't shoot for shit. You know what I mean? His feet are lean. You know what I mean? I see Madwake take a ball from just I think almost inside the 6-yard box and kick it straight crossover to throw, and it was supposed to be a shot. Yeah, so I'm saying so it's crazy, very crazy, to really understand what is going on with Madwake and why is he so poor in taking shots on goal. Big up Laser in the building. Laser said, "Hey, yeah, man. You guys should start Jesus. My words, he will schedule." Yeah, that's exactly what he's gonna do. He's gonna schedule for sure. Jesus should be a super sub, man. That's where I see him, Nicolay. You know what I mean? A super sub. That's it for me with Gabriel Jesus. But it's a situation where we have some tricky games coming up. You know what I mean? We have some tricky games coming up, and with the squad getting weaker by the day. You know what I mean? It's getting weaker by the day. I was really looking forward to Kai Havertz finishing the season for us. You know, I don't think we've seen Kai Havertz play with Eze yet. So there was so much things to unlock. Well, we have seen it. But there's so much things to unlock. You know what I mean? With Kai Havertz coming back, that we're gonna have to put on hold again. You know, when person say Kai Havertz is intelligent, I promise you guys, is not a joke. Kai Havertz is not a joke of a player, man. Trust me, intelligence to the core. Jesus is better from the bench. That's where he needs to start from. Just keep on coming in off the bench until he gets sell in the summer. You know what I mean? I'm sorry to say, but it is what it is. Victor Groceries ain't the one. He ain't the one, man. He's a 14. He ain't the one. He's a G14, bro. Put some respect on the dog name, man. It's ain't a joke. You know what I mean? I think G14 is a leading goal scorer in the Premier League for 2026, you know. Or something like that. I think. You know what I mean? But, yo, put some respect on his name. He's been doing well since the start of the year. You know what I mean? He's been doing well since the start of the year. Top scorer for 2026. So, yeah, he's been doing fantastic well for the start of the year. So, we're asking him to score, and he has been scoring. I mean, like, he started out, I was very, very slow. He was irritating the shit out of me. I'm going to be honest with you, unfair. You know what I mean? I've sat right here and I curse him day in and day out. You know what I mean? But I've always been fair with him. When it's time to give him his props, I normally give him his props. You know what I mean? When he ain't doing shit, I'm going to curse him and tell you he ain't doing shit. You know what I mean? But I cannot say that for him for the last couple of games from or since the beginning of the year. You know what I mean? He's been running with more sense. He's been running with more focus. He's been more determined. You know what I mean? He's been putting himself in positions to make an impact. So we cannot keep on bashing him when he's doing good. You know what I mean? He's been doing fantastic. So we have to give that to him. Yeah. As he have to step up, said Jigga, that's a fact. Liverpool are going to finish fourth. Bro, y'all lucky y'all in a relegation battle like Tottenham. That's what y'all lucky y'all in a relegation battle like Tottenham. I promise you. Jigga said Eze need to step up. Speaking about Eze, that's a fact. I mean, like, we've seen an okay game from Eze the day that Kai Havertz and Eze start. He put in a shift. Nothing flashy, but something more composed and more relaxed than is normally done. You know what I mean? He came on the other day for I think 15 minutes and he was okay again. So I can see where he's getting up to speed a little bit. You know what I mean? He's coming into his own in terms of gelling in with the team. You know what I mean? First he's just like he was isolated. It was like he was on an island by himself. You know what I mean? Just jogging around the field and all of that. But it's kind of different now. You know what I mean? You can see where it's like he's taking the teaching, he's learning a little bit more what Arteta is trying to teach him. And is coming into his own. So we're looking forward to that. So let's see what that has to bring. You know what I mean? We're giving him time. You know what I mean? He said he's learning a lot and all of that. So let's see what time brings to him. Not relegation, maybe mid-table, but not relegation. Nikolai said, not relegation, sir. No, Riley, not relegation. We can pull results when we need, but yeah, sometimes we have really bad patches in games. Yes. You should start no guard. Defensive stability, that's not bad. I've been crying out for no guard to get some more game time. Because when he starts, it does tend to do well. You know what I mean? So I have been crying out for no guard to get some more game time, to be honest. You know, the game that he starts was he played a shift and then he's gone again. Yeah, I don't know why Arteta treats some players the way he does. He's gone again. But then again, I've been crying for Zubimendi to be dropped so no guard can play or so Rice can go in the six and we can use Eze and King Kai together. But every time I cry for Zubimendi to be dropped, Zubimendi went and embarrassed me, bro. Every single time I said, okay, I'm going to put Zubimendi on the bench and I'm going to make him come on, Zubimendi embarrassed me. He went and scored. Every single time I do it, he went and scored. So I might just pick him out of my starting 11 again for them to put him in for him to go score. Every time it happened. So if it keep on happening, why not? You know what I mean? Why not? You know what I mean? But no guard put in a shift the last time he started, and I think that's a sound, solid defensive stability right there. I'm not sure if no guard is what we need for this game, to be honest with you, because I think that this game is going to be open. Brentford is not going to sit back. It's not their style, really. I don't think. They're not going to sit back. They like to attack, and I think they're going to do that. Yeah, they're going to do that. No guard is okay. That's a bad word. Laser, that's a bad word. Yeah, laser, that's a bad word. I'm still mad about that Manchester City game. Like, how do you give a red card but then disallow the goal? That was just a bull crap decision, man. I don't know what's going on with these referees. They're just trying to stress people out, bro. You know what I mean? They just leave the goal alone and let the players stay on the field, man. That's just a bunch of bull crap to me. Trust me. The only team I saw Norgard was in time I saw Norgard was in the Carabao Cup and FA Cup. He hardly gets game, man. He rarely gets game. You know what I mean? It's really sad. Uh, why can't my team Chelsea beat your team, bro? Because we own Chelsea, bro. London belong to us, so we tell who beats us from who, from where, from what. You know what I mean? Chelsea's just crap, bro, when it comes on to Arsenal. It was a time when Chelsea used to beat up Arsenal, you know. Y'all remember back in them days when Jose Mourinho was the coach and Arsene Wenger just could not beat Jose Mourinho but for nothing. You know what I'm saying? For nothing. He couldn't beat Jose Mourinho. You know what I mean? But guess what? The table has turned, bro. That's how it works sometimes. The table has turned. Now, Chelsea haven't beaten Arsenal for 7 years? 7 years y'all haven't beaten Arsenal at Stamford Bridge. 7 years, and I think y'all haven't beat Arsenal at the Emirates for 4 years or something like that. It's a fantastic feeling. It's a fantastic record. It's just to show you that money can't buy everything, man. That's all. It's just to show you that money can't buy everything. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know what you think, Sink. So, yeah. Because Chelsea got owned by Emirates now. Yeah, we have two home stadiums, Stamford Bridge and Emirates. You know what I mean? So we're just not in the mood for Chelsea to beat us. You know what I mean? And none of our stadiums. So it is what it is. What a touch by Rosenior. That was your highlight of the game. The return of the great Manchester United will shatter England and Europe. Your rugby and corner kick team. Manchester United is the rugby team, bro. You know what I mean? All they do is kick the damn ball and run it down. That's all they do. They just gone back to their old ways. Kick it and run it. Kick it and run it. They just gone back to their old ways, man. Y'all lucky that Carey come back with them damn Fergie style football game in the thing. You get me? But guess what? Y'all probably not win another game from now, so don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Big up Manchester United still. Arsenal proper rival. When you're talking about rivalry, we're talking about Manchester United and Arsenal. You know what I mean? Proper rivalry. That's not bad. Man United belong in American football. They would still be shit. You're talking about MLS. I think MLS teams will run around them, bro. Yeah, the only way for Liverpool to get top 4 or 5 is if Chelsea and United become the real selves and lose. I don't think they're far from that though. Chelsea is becoming their real selves right now. So Chelsea already there. You know what I mean? So I think it's just a matter of time before Liverpool go back there. You know what I mean? I just don't see Liverpool challenging much for this season. They'll have a one game where they get a team and they'll do something, but yeah. I'm talking about different sports, Riley. Yeah, I know you're talking about American football. Yeah. But they'll definitely lose American football. They can't even play their own football. They're going to play American football? Come on, man. Come on. But yes, so tomorrow, people, tomorrow, beautiful game tomorrow. Brentford, Arsenal, one game tomorrow. You see, the real team, the real Don, the one London Dons playing tomorrow. We are the London Don. The London Dons are playing tomorrow, the real deal. You know what I mean? We're playing Brentford. That's a derby. It's a London derby, right? I should think so. Yeah, I remember quite well, but yeah. So, a win put us back 6 points. Just the other day, we were damn 9 points ahead of everybody. I mean, like, just Saturday. Today's just Thursday. Between Saturday and Thursday, we're down to 3 points. Damn, this league is cruel. Between Saturday and Thursday, we are down to 3 points. It's a cruel league. But guess what? Tomorrow, we have a chance to go back 6 points. We have a chance to beat Brentford and take back a 6 points lead. That's what it is about for tomorrow. After that game tomorrow, let me see. Manchester City is going to play Newcastle next. That's not too bad. That should be some revenge game, you know what I mean? They've been beating Liverpool. They've been beating Newcastle right through. You know what I mean? Can Newcastle really turn the table around a little bit? Put some pride? You know what I mean? Something. Something. You know what I mean? Just something. And Arsenal is playing Tottenham. Tottenham. Sure. That's the reason why Frank got. We can't pay Frank no money. Frank knew that he wasn't supposed to get sacked until we played him. You know what I mean? So we can't pay Frank no money. We're a secret agent ever. Thomas Frank. Worse. You get me? Red Skull in the building. Big up your damn self. And my brother that. Big up yourself, Red Skull. How you feeling? I don't want to be watching Europa League next season. Aye. Damn. I'ma go play with friends. Riley, big up yourself. See you tomorrow. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, Nikolai. Man, I never used to dislike Man City, but now I hate them. Don't battle this league, Arsenal. We're not trying to, man. Trust me, we're not trying to. When we beat Brentford Wolves, it will be 9 points. We playing Brentford then who? We're playing Brentford next. Then Wolves on the 18th. Okay. We're playing Brentford, then we're playing Oaks on the 18th. So we're gonna have a game in hand against the rest of the teams because we're playing before them. So we should be back to 9 points. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Arsenal's great achievement is winning the Premier League. Greatest achievement is winning the Premier League. That's everybody's achievement, bro. Everybody wants to win the league. Your team don't want to win the league? Let me understand that. Can't like Semenyo and Goy think joining Manchester City over Liverpool was the right decision. Just laughing at media. Man, them have City team are play in delusion. Players in delusion. Hey, the media is always going to do what they want to do because as everybody know that nobody really wants to see Arsenal win shit. You get me? Especially those delusional people in the media. Because they know this, bro. I can tell you this. When Arsenal burst this gate that they haven't burst up for a while, ain't no stopping us, bro. No looking back. You get me? It's gonna be fire. Whenever you see we get this over the line. Just wait. I'm telling you. I wouldn't be surprised if Bakaya Saka is back tomorrow. Well, we need some bodies back tomorrow, man. We need some bodies. Not even gonna lie to you, man. We need some bodies. Bro, I tell you this, bro. When you see Arsenal win this quadruple, why do you see anyway, when you see we bust up this net and we carry over one of them big trophies over the line in general. When you see we carry over one of them big trophies, or if we carry over the two of them, when you see we're going at the market in the summer, we're going to go in at the market and we're going to get who we want directly. We're going to become the new Pep of attracting players when him just come at the City. You know what I mean? And when we attract who we want and we build that team how we actually want it, with the striker that we want, with the backup striker that we want, with the midfielder that we want, it's going to be devastating, bro. It's going to be years before some other teams about this title. We're going to hold it for a little bit. Trust me, bro. We're going to hold on to it for a little bit. You get me? Riley, what time will you be live tomorrow? I have to go now. I'm not sure. Hit your notification so you'll see when I come on. You know what I mean? I'm late tonight. As you can see, my chat is dead because I'm off my algorithm. But nevertheless, I'm still here just chatting along. You know what I mean? I'm way off my algorithm. So I guess it's not sending a notification where they're supposed to send it. Because I'm guarantee you, tomorrow everybody gonna say they didn't get no notification. That's what it always. That's how it always is. But it is whatever, man. You know what I mean? We just here talking for a little bit till I go to sleep to go to work. You see my eyes are already red. Judging by the red in my eyes. You know what I mean? It's a reflection on my shirt though. Don't be fooled. It's a reflection on my shirt, people. Yeah, man. So, starting level for tomorrow. What you guys think? Because we have a unique starting level for y'all. I think I go and switch up a little bit for tomorrow. You know what I mean? So this is what's going to be my starting level for tomorrow. Let me know what your guys' starting level will be. Yeah, I've been wondering why I haven't seen your live in a few weeks. Yeah, people keep on telling me that it's not popping up, it's not this, it's not that. You know what I mean? But make sure you guys have on your notification, all right? So yeah, let's see that. Let's YouTube do what they need to do or work out what they need to work out. You know what I mean? They can't keep a good man down, so it is whatever. We're doing the damn thing nevertheless. All right? It is what it is. Starting the lineup. All right, so Raya in goal. We all know we have to go Raya. So it's Raya in goal. I'm doing. I just have a feeling that I have to play Ben White, bro. I'm playing Ben White. It's Raya in goal. I'm playing Ben White. I'm giving Timber a rest. I'm doing Saliba and Gabriel. And being that I play Ben White, I'm playing Nkapie. I want a stability on one of the sides. I'm attacking on one and I'm staying stable on one. And being that I'm playing Ben White on the right hand side, I'm playing Ben White with Gabriel Martinelli. That's the surprise inclusion. Gabriel Martinelli has been fantastic over on the right hand side of the field. He's been playing very well over there. It's not that it's a permanent situation, it's just for this game. We need to switch up some stuff. You understand what I'm saying? We need to switch up some stuff. And if we play Gabriel Martinelli, we go and Trossard over on the other side. You know what I mean? The midfield pretty much is going to be Eze and Declan Rice and Zubimendi. I'm actually putting Zubimendi in the team this time because he has earned it. He has earned it. Estos say King Kai is injured. Yeah, man, King Kai is injured. I don't know what's going on. What's going on with King Kai? And I am starting none other than Victor Gyökeres up top. Fantastic farm. Hopefully he can lead this team to something. You know what I mean? You want to make your name in history, Victor Gyökeres. You want to be one of the greatest to touch the ball. You know what I mean? You've done it in Portugal. Now come and show it that you can do it over here. You know what I mean? You're 27 years old, you're getting old. So you need to do it now. I'm just saying, you need to do it now. You probably have next year. Who knows? I don't know. But now is the time. You get me? So that's my starting lineup. Let me know what you guys think about the starting lineup. So it's Raya. It's Ben White. It's Saliba. Gabriel. It's Nkapie. Then we have Zubi. Rice. And Eze, we have Martinelli, I have Trossard, and Victor Gyökeres. You know what I mean? That's what's up. That's what's up. Red Skull said Victor Gyökeres have 5 more years. 5 more years, Victor Gyökeres is going to be 32, bro. Victor Gyökeres is already slow. At 27, he's slow as shit. Can you imagine how slow he's going to be at 32? No. I know you like Victor Gyökeres, but come on, no. 32? Hell no. No. Timber has to start. Why you think Timber has to start? I don't think Timber has to start. No. I think we need attack. We have to score goals to beat this Brentford team. We can't go there with a defensive mindset. You know what I mean? Gabriel and Saliba, they have to step up and do what they normally do. You know what I mean? I'm going attack, bro. I'm going attack. You know what I mean? And our attack is more fluent with Ben White. You get me? Our attack is more fluent with Ben White. So I rather risk resting Timber for this one and playing Ben White and playing Nkapie over the other side than playing Timber and Califlori. You know what I mean? Because I think Ben White gives more to the attack than any one of the wing backs. You know? That's just how I feel about the whole situation with him. What's my score prediction? 3-0. 3-0 is my score prediction, man. I'm expecting Victor Gyökeres to score. I'm expecting Eze to score. And I'm expecting Martinelli to score. 3-0. That's my score prediction. I played Timber and Nkape, but correct throughout. Timber and Nkape, they are two defensive wing back. They're two of the same to me. You know what I mean? I want one or the other. That's the reason why. They're two of the same. You get me? Timber has improved offensively. Come on, he's trying. You know what I mean? But he's working too hard to prove to do the offensive job. The offensive job is not is like running, as natural as running to Ben White. The offensive job comes so easy for Ben White. Defensive kind of hard though. It's supposed to be a defender. And attacking come way easier than defending. Something, eh? Yeah. But yeah, that's just my prediction though. Remember, I'm not Arteta. You know what I mean? So I'm just telling you what I would like to see. You know what I mean? As I said, F the system, bro. We need changes. We need things to be different. Jigga, you're always trying to breach my backline, bro. You're always trying to breach my score line. Why are you always trying to breach my defense? 2-1? Come on, bro. You're always trying to breach my defense, bro. Ben White will play Sunday. We don't need Ben White for Sunday. We need Ben White to go relax. You know what I mean? That's a game that you don't have to play in. You know what I mean? Neither Ben White nor damn Timber have to play in that game. Use one of them players. Use Califlori over there or something. Thiago is a striker, bro. Thiago is a striker. You need friggin' that's where you need no guard. You know what I mean? That's where you need no guard in that 6. You need somebody to help with Thiago, and that's where no guard will come in handy. You know what I mean? Because I don't know if Zubimendi can handle him. Let me ask you guys something. Do you realize the rotation system with Zubimendi and Rice? Do you realize that Rice been sitting at the base of the 6 and Zubimendi been sitting up there in the 8? You know what I mean? You see the switch that Arteta did? And it's working. You know what I mean? It is working. It's been working damn good too. Yeah, it's been working damn good. Zubimendi has been fantastic. Now I'm wondering to myself, is Zubimendi really a better 6 than Declan Rice? I mean, like, Declan Rice is an engine. He does a lot more. But Zubimendi is more effective. You know what I mean? He does a lot more back and forth. But Zubimendi is more effective. He's doing what you need to do as a 6. Arrive and score. You know what I mean? He's more precise with his passing and with his shooting than Declan Rice. That's what's going on right now. You know what I mean? I like it. I like it. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, so Thiago just need to be handled. Thiago will be manhandled by Saliba. Y'all know Saliba always take care of them. You know what I mean? And that will be that. But yeah, that's what I have for the game and the score prediction. I'll try to do a watch along. I'm not sure if I can, or I definitely won't catch it from the start. So if I do reach home on time and decide to do a watch along, it might be from half time. You know, it might be from half time. But y'all know, I'll turn on this camera just to chill with y'all. It is what it is. Because tomorrow it will be packed. Everybody will be there. You know what I mean? The Chelsea people, them, you know, so they're going to run in. Manchester United, Liverpool, Manchester City might have turned up because they've been quiet, you know. They've been quiet. The right back and left back is my concern. Why? Who would you play in the right back and the left back? Because I think the right back and left back are solid. I think they're doing what we need them to do. You know what I mean? As I said, I wouldn't use Timber because Timber is trying too hard to attack. It doesn't come natural to him. You know what I mean? It looked like he's working. Oh, you mean for Brentford? Okay. That's the reason why I need Timber. You see, that's the reason why I need Rice. You see why I need Rice? I need Rice because we need somebody that can attack, that understands how to attack. That's why we need Rice. Not Rice, White. White Rice. That's why we need White. You know what I mean? So I keep Nkape because Nkape last game, he was fantastic. He was solid in defense. So I'll keep Nkape over on that side. Arteta won't play no guard though. We know. Of course we do know that. And if he thinks about the game, he would play no guard. You know what I mean? He would play no guard if he thinks about the game. And these are the things that we're talking about. You know what I mean? Changing up your damn stupid system. You know what I mean? Surprise people with some different attack, with some different system, with some different method. You know what I mean? Spring a surprise. Let them don't know what to do. Look what Chelsea did the other day when Arsenal was playing Chelsea. When Arsenal was playing Chelsea and they went for the corner kick, what did Chelsea do? Chelsea have about 3, 4 players run out and confuse Arsenal, right? So Arsenal that is normally good at what they do, focus and determined with their corner kick. They send a couple players out with the Chelsea player. All they needed to do was just let all the players stay in the box because that means they will have more players in the box than friggin' Chelsea. What are the chances that Chelsea is the one? We are very precise and decisive in our corner kick. So it's more likely that we'll make sure one of that ball jump on one of our players' head. But what they did, they went out with the players. Chelsea disrupt their flow. Unpredictableness. You know what I mean? Some of that is what we need to bring to the game, and we need some of that to bring some of that to the table. We need to make it work. Brentford is a team in form. No Arsenal is beating Brentford. You want to bet? You want to bet? Let's bet. But the thing is, people are going to judge him if he change Zubi for no guard. Let them judge him. He's a coach. He's supposed to make the big decisions. You know what I mean? If you don't want to change Zubi from no guard, then change Rice and put Zubi in the sixth then. You know what I mean? But do something. You have to put some stability in that team. You have to. Zubimendi is not a good defender. He's a good tempo at the ball in the six. You know what I mean? And he does well in the attack with the team attacking, but he's not a good defender. Rice is an okay defender. Rice is a good defender. So you need defensive stability to help with the defense. Thiago is the second leading goal scorer in the league. It's not a joke. It is there. The stats is there to prove it. The stats is right there to prove it. So let's see. But Chelsea and Brighton did it before last season. See? Yeah. That's why I ain't worried. I'm not really worried either, bro. It's like people forget Arsenal be team and farm. I'm not really worried about no teams. None. None. And it doesn't matter what team we have. It doesn't matter what team we go in with. I'm not really worried about no team at all. We're just here to do the damn thing. We're here to win. And that's what we will do. Promise you. Our mentality is different. I keep on echoing this. Our we know we slip up sometimes where we're not supposed to. But we still have that mentality to win. And we will win. You know what I mean? We will win. If you press Zubi, he will lose the ball. That's what we know. We know that for sure. He panics under pressure. You know what I mean? He panics under pressure. That's why I tell her it's better. The system that Arteta puts him in, that he's playing in that 8th position, I think that's why Arteta moves him, you know. There's one thing that he does well, Arteta, is he moves around the player to suit what they do best. You know what I mean? So now, his 2-6 does a better job in the 8 than they do in the 6, which is Zubi and Rice. So we actually need a 6. We don't need a replacement for Rice anymore, Red Skull. We don't need a replacement for Rice anymore because Zubi can replace Rice. What we need is a replacement for Zubi. You see that? What we need now is a replacement for Zubi. That's how it is. That's how it is. It's crazy. But, yeah. One area would have done well in this game probably. You know what I mean? One area would have done well in this game probably. In the center of that park. And I mean, Midnaka Havers is not going to be available. Needs player that can do both. Yeah, we do. Like Tonali, right? like Tonali. We need a steal like that in the midfield. You know? Yeah, but I promise you, Arsenal are gonna make some fantastic signing in the summer. You know what I mean? You notice that they did not touch anything at all. We already have a player on the books that we're gonna have to make permanent. You know what I mean? And that player will be our first signing. So how much more will we have to spend after that? I don't know. You know what I mean? Which is Nkapie. Nkapie is gonna make permanent in the summer, and I think he's about what 60 million. I think he's about 60 mil. So, and then how much will we have to spend after that? I don't know. So let's see. But I do think that we're gonna have at least two big names. At least we should have at least two big names signing coming in. You know what I mean, to make this thing fantastic. But I'm looking forward to the game tomorrow. Brentford was in fine form when we beat them too. People tend to forget that. The last time we beat them, they were in fine form. Thiago came to the stadium and he didn't. I don't even think he had a shot on goal. You know, so I'm saying people tend to forget that we have some fantastic defenders, and on their day, they don't play. You know what I mean? Arsenal only leading 11 wins, 1 draw, and 1 lose, and we could win the league. I don't know about that losing thing, bro. I don't like losing. I don't like losing. Resco, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like losing. I don't. If it was last year team and the year before last year, then I could understand it. But I don't like losing. Jigga said Kevin Shade got a red card, so he will miss the game. Well, that's good news. That's good news. This season, I'm not worried. I just want to lift the trophy, man. You know what I mean? I want to put my trophy in the back. You know what I mean? I want all four. I'm probably a little bit greedy to want all four, but still, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. So let's see. Let's see. But I don't think we will win tomorrow. No matter what Brentford show at us, I think we will overcome. We will be victorious. I think the 3 points will go. We'll put back pressure on Manchester City. We have to. You know what I mean? We can't allow Declan Rice to curse all those bumbleclat again. You know what I mean? We can't afford Declan Rice to do all those cursing again. So no. It will not happen. Not at all. Yeah. It's the true, Riley. We have to brace for a one loss. I don't. I rather not a draw than a loss, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like losing, man. Not a. No, this is not. This is not the team that looking forward to or anticipating that we might lose. This team does not like losing any more than I do, so I think we will be fine. It'll be just like us to lose today and the gap only be 3 points. Matty, welcome to the chat, Matty. Welcome to the chat. You know what I mean? We're not losing. No. No losing, bro. Not at all. Amara Lee said hello. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Going to work, man. Hopefully the Gunners impress. Big up the chat. Big up yourself, Jigga. Big up your damn self. Appreciate you for passing through. Amara said, what's up? We're right here, man. We're right here. We're gonna do the damn thing tomorrow, Matty. Ain't no joke about that. Tomorrow we will win and make sure that everything is damn good. I don't see is losing, but it's an Arsenal thing to do. Probably back then it was. You know what I mean? I don't see that being an Arsenal thing right now. You know, I don't see it being an Arsenal thing right now. I think we've done some mental work on ourselves. And I think we're in a good frame of mind. You know what I mean? I think we're in a good frame of mind. I think we should do the thing, man. I think we should do the thing. Yeah, I don't see no problem tomorrow. Hopefully. So let's see. Let's just do the damn thing. Let's win the game. You get me? Yeah, man, let's just do the damn thing and let's win the game. It is what it is. We will be fantastic. We will be fine. You know? But, yeah. Hope you guys been fantastic. Hope you guys been fine. You know what I mean? We're going to cut it at the 60-minute mark today. And we're going to shut it down. Let's win. Doesn't matter how. That's all we need to do. Winners find a way. Winners find a way. And that's what we're going to do. You know what I mean? That's what we're going to do. So, yeah. Big up everybody in the chat. Red Skull, Matty, everybody, Omar, everybody, Jigga, everybody that passed through the chat. Big up on the damn self. I appreciate the love, the support every single time. We will do this damn thing again tomorrow. You know what I mean? Hopefully during or after the game. But one way or another, we will be here. We're really going to play City 4 times in a month, I think. In one league in Carabao Cup, in League One in Carabao Cup final, and twice in the Premier League. Yeah, I was looking at that the other day. It is crazy. It is crazy. It is crazy, but it is what it is. You know what I mean, guys? Thanks for the support. We will see you again tomorrow. Matty, we ain't seen you in a bit. You know what I mean? We ain't seen you in a bit. Big up your damn self, still. You need to pass through more. I shall meet coming through. It's coming home. Come on, you gunners. Big up your damn self. Big up your damn self. We're out, though. That is what's going on. We're out. See you guys tomorrow. Big up on yourself. Respect.